Give me 1 second. Okay. Hi everyone. I think here you go. Here I am sharing in some love with you. Good morning on this wonderful Tuesday. I am enjoying some white champagne raspberry tea, which makes me feel fancy because white tea and champagne. Welcome everyone. Today is the day after Memorial Day in the US. I had a wonderful time killing myself at the gym with Stacy, who's watching, and at her pool party. So I wanted to stop by because, as I always do, because I've noticed recently that I've gotten a lot of calls from potential clients and clients that feel like they do not accomplish what they want in life. They cannot get the job they want. They cannot get the partner they want. They cannot get the family relationship they want or the amount of money they want. And then I encountered this scenario in which I asked them, okay, so tell me, what is it that you want? What's the job that you want? How much money it is that you want to make? What is your ideal family situation? And they just go blank. They start going like, well, I could just really use enough money to live by, like to get by, or I just want him to be nicer to me, or I just want a job that challenges me. And I keep asking, okay, so what does challenge look like for you? What does nice look like for you? How much money is it that you need to get by? Which, by the way, is never the amount of money you want as a human being, because it does not allow you to grow. Okay? Money is good because money allows you to grow. It gives you freedom and options, right? Okay. So I see these people that are applying for all the jobs, regardless of whether they want to work in that company or not, or whether they want to do the job or not. I see these people that feel resentment towards their partners because they're not getting what they want out of the relationship. But then I ask them, what do you want? And they do not know. So I notice this lack of clarity that people feel okay living with, this lack of direction that people embrace because they are socialized to believe in this particular phrase: life happens to them, right? I mentioned it a little bit in the last episode. When you just feel like life is happening to you rather than life responding to you, or life happening because of you, or life happening for you, then you will never get anywhere close to how you want to feel, because you cannot identify what it is that's going to make you feel that way. Okay? If you feel at any rate like you can relate with this, just drop a comment once you watch this video, because we've all been there. It has happened to me. I believe I used to say, actually, I think that there's a video in the group, my opening video, if you go into my Facebook page, talks about how I used to believe that all my bosses were assholes, and that I had the worst luck when it came to jobs because I just landed this horrible people that were my bosses. And The reason that I just recently discovered of why I was being hired by these people is because I applied to those jobs. And not only did I apply to those jobs, I applied to the jobs even though after meeting these humans, I knew that I did not want to work with them. They were not the type of people I was going to be able to grow with. And still I said yes. I said yes because it was better than the alternative. And the alternative in my mind was nothing. When the real alternative, people, and this is what I want to land to you today, is working your butt off to really get what you want. So the problem at hand and the problem I'm discussing today is figuring out what it is that you want before you go after something that you do not want, right? So the first thing that I want you to do, and this is an exercise, is describing. Just write a list or write a paragraph, or better yet, a full page, describing the elements and components of that area of your life that you would like to see improved or enhanced. So if the area of your life that you would like to see improved is your relationships, then I want you to write down how is it exactly that you want to feel. So I want to feel loved. I want to feel understood. I want to feel listened. I want to feel like I'm in a partnership. I want to feel like my partner really gets me. Okay? So I want you to be very, very clear about how you want to feel in the relationship. And this isn't the case of a relationship, so I'll give like the job example in a little bit. And once you have this clarity of how you want to feel, then I want you to make another list with things that you love to do with your partner, or things that you would love to do with your partner that maybe you have not asked them to. Okay? So write the list of how you want to feel, and then the list of the things that you would like to do with your partner, or the things that you would like your partner to do for you, however it is. Okay? And then the third list, you will ask yourself the question, who do I need to become to accomplish this? It's not a list, or it can be a list, but who do you need to become? What will it take for your relationship to get to that next level? What would it take for you to start doing those activities with your partner? What would it take for you to really get that connection you want? Usually when it comes to relationship, the answer is simple. You need to ask. You need to ask for what you need. But then the who do I need to become is how do you ask? How do you bring about this? How do you put aside maybe the resentment you felt or the annoyance you felt and really ask from a place of this is what I want for the two of us rather than this is what you're not giving me, okay? So get really clear on what it is you want so that afterwards you can ask for it. The same thing goes for jobs. If you're the type of person that right now just wants a job or just wants to make more money, that's usually the worst reason to change jobs, or is the worst reason to accept a job. Then what you want to do is make that same list of how you want to feel in a job. You want to feel appreciated. You want to feel challenged. You want to work in new projects, you want to be innovative, all of those things that you really, really want to feel like in a job, and then all the things that you would like to do. Afterwards, how is it that you're going to accomplish this, okay? Who do you have to become? Will it require for you to do more networking? Will it require for you to be more organized and take an hour out of your day to really just dive in and research and apply? Will it require from you to be patient and do not apply to all of the stupid jobs that you do not want to have? And mind you, I understand, especially for entrepreneurs, and this is a hard one, because sometimes what you want is to have your own business, but you do need the safety net of a job. So what is it that you want in that job? Maybe what you want is flexibility. And a good paycheck that will allow you to not worry about money while you work in your area. So you want to be able to do that. You want to be able to really pinpoint what it is that moves you, how it is that you want to feel. Because if not, you are taking shots in the dark. And taking shots in the dark will take you probably to a place where you do not want to be. In my case, it took me to many, many jobs in which I felt emotionally abused. I've worked with narcissists. I've worked with people that have taken advantage of me, and it's not fun. It's not a place where I want anyone to be. It has taken me in relationships to being also emotionally abused and taken advantage of. So the only way that you're going to be able to take control of your life is realizing that you have the power of creating what you want, but first you need to figure out what you want. A lot of people miss this simple step. They just want things to happen to them like they're lucky, like it's an accident, but it's not. You have to get off your ass and go do the things, okay? Figure out what those things are and then go do them, because that's the only way shit's going to change for you. So that was my 2 cents in the importance of clarity today. If you have, those were my 2 cents? Yeah, maybe. But anyways, guys, I really hope that this served anyone that watches it. If you have any comments, you can drop it here on Facebook or on YouTube or in the Facebook group, wherever you see it. I really hope it is of benefit, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Happy Tuesday.